stuff on your feet at 5. 42 million Americans have student loan debt, and oftentimes it makes getting ahead very difficult. But today, the Department of Education announced a series of changes to help wipe out debt of public service employees. Sarah Shookman explains the relief and what might be coming for all students.
It's news public servants are rejoicing over.
It speeds up, I think, the forgiveness clock for people to where people could actually get forgiveness today that maybe thought they had years to go.
The Department of Education is making some pandemic changes to its Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, or PSLF. It's meant to forgive federal student debt after 10 years of monthly payments if you work full-time in a public job, like teachers, police officers, members of the military, and workers at nonprofit organizations like a hospital. The payoff can be incredible, but so far it's at a 98% rejection rate.
It's really more of an art than it is a science sometimes on paying down the student loans.
Jonathan Clark, an independent financial advisor in Westlake, works through loan issues with his clients and saw it play out with his own wife, a nurse.
And when we applied, she got denied because of the type of loan she had didn't necessarily qualify, despite having 15 years in the business or in the nursing field.
And historically, there's been a lot of confusion about those. So a lot of folks have missed out on qualifying payments going towards this forgiveness program.
Now borrowers have a significant but temporary opportunity to right some of those mistakes.
This is going to expire October 31st, 2022. So we have a whole year to get this ironed out.
If you work or have ever worked in public service and have federal loans, you can confirm your own status on studentaid.gov. There are 2 necessary steps. Consolidation is one.
And I don't mean refinance or take it to a private company. You can consolidate within studentaid.gov for free.
An employment certification form is another. Today's changes are said to help 550,000 some workers. For everyone else still looking at student debt, President Biden and other Democrats are debating more.
There's lots of ideas being thrown around. So if you want to hold on for the potential, guard your heart, because I'm talking about potential here. Keep the loans federal for now.
Yeah, we'd expect any future loan cancellation programs to cover other federal loans, not private ones. And President Biden campaigned on the idea of a $10,000 loan forgiveness for all. And as recently as 2 weeks ago, Senate Democrats were calling for $50,000 and up. Now, we know the president has said that Congress must act to cancel those loans. He's not going to do it in an executive order.
Exactly. All right. So this gets a lot of folks excited because just the notion that they might have some debt forgiven is a pretty exciting thing.
Sure.
What are some tips? So how can we make this easier for folks trying to do this?
Well, studentaid.gov is actually a great resource. So definitely check that out and make sure you understand what loans you have and what they look like. And you have to take initiative here, unfortunately. Your loan servicer can help you kind of navigate this by phone, make sure you're enrolled in some eligible payment plans and consolidate to the right options. But you will not get help if you don't ask. So it's one of those things where you really got to put the manpower in to get it to work out. And while it's often very individual, of course, a lot of people told me that they have found success on Facebook, that there are several Facebook groups where you can kind of crowdsource the topic, see what other people have been up against in a similar position. So there are some specific PSLF groups that we're going to link to on WKYC.com. And you may also find that they're organized by specific professions as well. So like teachers or physicians, veterinarians, librarians, all of that kind of stuff you can find specific groups for.
It is definitely complex.
It is. It is. It's a lot to explain just in a short story there. But yeah, I think the message I want you to hear is you can probably do something about it, but you've got to do it by yourself.
Yeah, don't be discouraged by the 98% rejection rate.
Right.
Just keep going.
Yeah,
All
keep
right.
trying.
Sarah, thanks. We appreciate it.